Hi guys! Today I wanted to talk to you about an amazing time saver. Whether you're teaching online with a company like VIPKID, any online company, or if right now you are a teacher who is teaching from home for distance learning and you're having to write down a lot of the same things over and over again, I want to show you this amazing tool. So stay tuned. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell called TextExpander. Now I've heard of this tool before and there are many other ones out there. I'm going to link below to Ed Nace's video on how exactly he uses TextExpander. He's been using it for so long. I have both of his books, Above and Beyond and Loud and Clear. And if you've purchased both of the books and you purchase with a discount, he's got a discount code, the TextExpander, then you get his library of all of his snippets. So let's talk exactly why I'm so excited about this. So when you're doing feedback, and I'm still getting used to it, so I'm still not quite able to do it in between classes, but sometimes there are things that you need to say. If you're an online teacher, you might be saying the same things every single time as well. Something that I say a lot is in my greeting. And I created like a new to me student, and then you get this pop-up. It popped up outside the screen recording, so I moved it down. And then you're able to type in the name of the student, and then you just hit OK, and it writes that whole sentence for you. And you think, well, that's a small sentence. Why do I want to do that? Well, if you're teaching 20 students, and you're writing and you started off pretty much the same, if you're trying to do like a personal note to each one of your students, or you're writing down the same type of feedback, and it may not be this, it might be, did well on comprehension. So this is one, it was great to meet you, that I have for a new one. If I have a regular, then it says this: it's great to see you again. Now sometimes I still do this and I might change a couple of the words. You can still do that. That I created today. I'm going to put in my name. I created this. And I'm going to show you how to do it. It's really simple. Ed Nace does an amazing job as well. But this is something that if you're teaching online, and say you're a reading teacher, this might be something that maybe you listen to one of your students read. Okay, and so here, inside the little bubble, I could have added, or add down here, that we worked on saying, these words: parallelogram. Did I spell that right? There we go. Thank goodness for spell check. And then you can see, I was teaching a lot of reading classes, and a lot of them had really good understanding of the vocabulary. And they were reading with such good intonation that I hadn't had in a while, so I pretty much kept the same. Here I wanted to be able to change the skill because one, I had a very low level reading and then a very high level reading, and they work on different skills. This one was working on cause and effect, and this one was just, retelling the story. And so I wanted to be able to change that. I can do that in the pop-up. For me, this saves me a lot of time because it gets me saying something that I would say, not about every reading class, no. But on this particular week, I was saying it frequently, and so it saved me time. Obviously not the first time, but now that it's created, it's going to save me a lot of time down the road. Maybe you say, to your parents, thank you so much for getting the paperwork into me, or maybe your students have tested and you're just letting the parent know in an email, because this works in email, not just in documents. This works in a lot of different places. So maybe you want to say, Kelly received an 85 on her math test today. Now, an 85. Maybe this is only one sentence in in the whole paragraph. But if it saves you time on this one sentence for each individual student, you can do that. This is how you do that. Once you've downloaded TextExpander, and Nace walked you through it perfectly, I'm going to open mine so that you can see. Here is his library. I'm going to close it. Here is one that I made way to go, because I was saying it quite a bit. So here are some, it'll give you some sample ones. So as you're typing, if it sees that you're typing a lot, it'll throw up some sample ones. So here is a signature that I was using a whole bunch lately with my online teaching. And I created one for adverbs. Just a real quick sentence, but within the whole thing, it saves you a lot of time. So let me show you how you do that. Down here at the bottom, you're going to hit the plus and new snippet. Then you type whatever it is you want to say. So maybe you're introducing yourself, or maybe you're wanting to say, let's use the math one. Kelly made an 85 on her math test today. Maybe you want to say, great job. And you want to say that to each one of your students, but you need to change this out every single time. So instead of putting Kelly, I just choose this first one. I'm just going to put name. Oops. To remind me that that's what goes there, is name. And then you can choose other things here that you can go through, and then you can just easily change the numbers. Then you come down here, give it a label. Maybe this was math test. And then you have to come up with the shortcut. It can be anything. Since this is math, I'm going to start it with an M. And I'm just going to put test, because I'm never going to type those letters in that sequence. And that's it. So then when I come over here and I type M test, it pops up. I put in my name, the number, and hit OK. And I accidentally put a return in there. There you go. It's as easy as that. Now, of course, that sounds easy. I have been playing around with it and practicing for about a week now. But it wasn't that hard once I actually started doing it. Hopefully this is something that will help you as you are working online, and maybe save you some time as you're filling in things. Try it in your program. If you have access to a program that you use on a regular basis like that, try it out and see. This might work in there. I know it works in Gmail, it works in Google Docs, it works in a number of other ones. Try it out and let me know in the comments below your questions, your concerns. I want to help you out with this. I love saving time, and hopefully this is something that will help you save that time. Thank you for watching today. Make sure and check out Ed Nace's video, and I'll see you next time.